Malakai Black and Buddy Matthews were trending quite a bit. Zero News at News Zero. Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer Radio stated Buddy Matthews and Malakai Black are heading to WWE as soon as they are legally able to. Now, I think they do have some time left in their contract, Buddy, but it does lead me to ask this. WWE roster is stacked right now. I think we could all agree on that. From
Start
head
the
to
Rumble,
like,
yeah.
more superstars than ever. Like, hell, yeah, the Royal Rumble, there were no legends in the women's or the men's just because of how deep the roster is. With that being said, is there even a spot open for Malakai Black and Buddy Matthews?
Jump the TV real quick. You know what I noticed tonight on SmackDown?
What's that?
There were 6 tag teams in action, 7
Hmm.
featured on the show. That's insane. I cannot remember the last time there was that many tag teams featured on one show, a 2-hour show nonetheless.
Right.
I'm looking forward to Monday night to see what this Fatal 4-Ways and tag teams. I can only think of maybe 2 tag teams on Raw. If they come together as a tag team, there's a spot open for them. Individually, I am not too sure where they fit in, especially with this. Everything's, like you said, stacked. Everything's crowded. All the title pictures crowded. Neither one of these guys are main eventers right now, so they won't go to the title picture. Maybe mid card. There's no secondary title. That'll be a third title. I don't know. I think there is a spot as a tag team, 1-on-1. I don't know.
It's a shame because they are talented wrestlers.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know, this has nothing to do with their ability, and I hope anyone that's listening to this or watching this doesn't think that I am knocking their ability when I ask the question. It's just I think we're in unprecedented times in wrestling. There's so many people in WWE, AEW, Impact, NWA, MLW, the independent level, Shimmer, New Japan. So many talented wrestlers out there. And it doesn't seem like there's a spot for all of them, which is wild.
No, of course not. There's only so many cooks you have in the kitchen.
Right. And the problem with now here comes a little critique over Aleister Black and Buddy Matthews. And I could even probably say the same for Andrade. You know, you were in WWE and you didn't get over for whatever reason, right? You go to AEW looking for greener pastures, hoping to get more over there, and it doesn't happen. What makes you think going back to WWE is going to be any different?
Good question. Especially since those guys did not have really standout careers in WWE. You know, Aleister Black had that rivalry with somebody in his eye. Was that his biggest feud? That somebody hurt his eye or something like that?
Yeah.
That's what carried over
Malachi
to
Black. Yeah.
AEW. Buddy Matthews was Rey Mysterio's daughter's boyfriend for a minute. So their careers in WWE did not really have anything too memorable. But they're doing a good job in AEW. So maybe it's a risk. It's a gamble going back to WWE. It's a whole different corporate structure over there. You know, it's not one guy calling the shots anymore. I don't know, man. It's going to be a gamble. They're in a good spot here in AEW. They got a good faction going. They seem to be overish.
Over-ish, but like, you know, it's not, they're not necessarily like in a prime spot per se.
But
And
there's also more options because they can be a tag team. They can
mhm.
go for the TNT title. But there's also that trios title, which they held.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's more options here. It's just, I don't know if I would take that gamble if I was them right now, because in the position that they are in, I feel like you said, the roster in WWE, where do they fit in? If not a tag team, I don't know. I don't see one.
Yeah, because you're right. They do seem to have more of a place. It may not be the place they want to be, but they do have more of a place in AEW.
Yeah.
And WWE is just like, it's good luck. You know, like and I mean that with like, you know, the utmost respect. It's like, seriously, it's just like I've never seen anything like this as far as like talent wise goes. Maybe they try their hand at Impact. I don't know.
TNA. I'm not sure. TNA.
TNA, excuse me, TNA.
It's twice now.
I gotta get used to that. Right.
Maybe just you you said there's time left in their contracts. Let's see what they do with Andrade.
Right.
Because
Well,
he's now,
yeah, so what about to get into that? Do you think Andrade is gonna go to a different gear in his second run WWE now?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Yeah.
I don't say I
But
think so, but I'm hoping so. I think Triple H is a big fan of him, so he has the right guy backing him. I don't think Vince was.
Charlotte Flair's husband.
Yeah, that helps. Feel bad for Ric Flair though. Went over there to hopefully manage him, and now.
Right. Right.
But I like Andrade. I'm excited to see what they do with him. Hopefully, he can succeed, and that could be like a precursor. Oh, they did good with Andrade. He made a spot for him. Let me go over there and try to replicate that and make a spot for myself as well.
Yeah. I'm surprised it's not going to be with Zelina Vega, but maybe that's what he needs. So maybe he just needs a clean, fresh, Control Alt Delete reset here. And hey, I wish him the
Yeah,
best. I hope he knocks it out of the park.